Do-do-do-do.
Where's that coming from?
That's exhaust from my vehicle.
Hello.
You are crazy. Dad's gotta get gas.
I said upside down.
So you can see it.
Is it all recording?
It's recording. You're on fire and it's 7:30. 7:34.
I'm not very listening. I'm awake. I'm not usually awake.
Woke Daddy up early. I wanted to sleep.
Well, you can sleep in on your birthday.
I can sleep in on my birthday.
Yeah.
Yay.
And and when I come home, you would take me to gymnastics.
What? I gotta take you to gymnastics on my birthday?
Yeah.
That's no fun.
I want you to. Please, please, please.
Fine. Okay. Did you ever have one of those days? Well, probably not many, but because everyone works. But I got up at 6:30. Beth woke me up at 6:30, and took her to school, as you saw. Came back home, sat down, and I woke up at 10:30. I didn't sleep well last night, so that has a lot to do with it. But workout's done, showered, and these showed up while I was working out. These are my cable runs for underneath the desk. So got a large one and a small one. I am gonna get something to eat because I'm hungry, and we are going to solder. God damn it, we're gonna solder today. We're gonna solder. All but one battery is charged for the RX100, and of course that one in there right now, which I'm using. So it is time, we'll leave that down there for now, to clean this up and do a video. Finally! What I'm doing right now is I actually want to do an overhead shot. And I'm probably going to use the, I don't know which one I want to use. I'll use my, this will be a majority, I think, of where the shots will come from. I'm going to go with the Sony 24-70 on top, because that'll give me a good wide range where I can zoom in if I want to while I'm shooting. I have this plate, which is like a cheapy knockoff version of the Edelkrone plate, which actually this came out before the Edelkrone did. So I guess Edelkrone's the knockoff, but Edelkrone's better. So this is a nice plate that comes on this, and it's got the mounting, which you can move forward and backwards depending on you know, how you want to set it up. Because if you're just using this alone and you want to set this up on, this is a little weird here, there we go, and you want to set this up on its own, you want the weight to be back on the back of the plate a little bit so you can kind of, you know, hold it down so it doesn't fall forward. But that's not what we're using this for. This bolt is actually going to go right on here, and we have to push the button, and that will hold this in place, and we'll tighten this down. I'm going to go this way so I can tighten it down. There we go. Okay, now it's in there nice and tight. And let's tighten this down so this doesn't fall out. And the camera will be the way that I'm seeing it, so when I look at my monitor, it is good. I mean, I could always flip the monitor upside down, which you have the ability to do. And let's put this on. Also, the one thing about this is you notice it's dropping a little bit. I tightened these. I got a full battery, and this thing just stops recording, so I don't know how much of that you missed. These need to be tightened. I don't think you run into that issue with Edelkrone, so the Edelkrone is $150, and this is $20 or $30, so I figured I'd try this out and see if it was any better. The last time I used this, after I tightened them down, this held pretty good. So that just proves to me that this is not staying, and it is going to get loose. So I don't know how often I'm going to have to tighten it down to get it to stay. That might cause me to make that investment if I use this enough in the Edelkrone version. And, you know, you get what you pay for, basically. Alright, that looks like that's staying. So sliding this over a little bit gives me a good way to mount the microphone above me so I can get audio for the video while I'm shooting. I think we got everything pretty much set up. I've got the A6500 here with the Aperture monitor, which is a nice little monitor. I've got the Atmos right over here, and of course we've got the microphone, and then the camera up top, and then I've got the audio ready to go. We are going to do this. I'm super excited. I don't see microphone in this shot, which is good, and I don't see the microphone in this shot, which is just as good. What else could we do to make this even better? We're going to Instagram this for the vlog. Who is call? Okay, here. You ready? Hello? Hello? Hello?
Hello, this is the Patient Financial Services at Lancaster General Health.
Who?
Hello, this is the Patient
Who?
Financial Services
Who?
at Lancaster General Health.
Who?
This is a courtesy call for
Who?
Donna J. Trussell.
Who the f*** is Donna J. Trussell? Okay, so let's go ahead and Instagram this. Alright, so we are vlogging me Instagramming, setting up for my video, which we're going to solder these XLR cables for my microphone, which is going to be installed on the desk. Enough? So, if you don't already, you can follow me on Instagram at TechExamined. Links in the description. Alright, so let's go ahead and get this started before my batteries die, because we've got full battery dealio going on. Oh, this one's at 49%. We should be good. That's at 100. This is at 100. That's plugged in. That's got a brand new battery in it. It's funny because I charged the battery, it's at 100%, it's at 80. Those batteries are horrible. Alright, no more f***ing around. Let's get this done. We're going to do each of the... You know what I need to do first and foremost? Let's take this off because we don't need this on here. I don't need to break anything else before I even get to use it. So we got good audio, because that's literally right in front of me. And I went ahead and just did a little refresher on what I was looking for as far as cutting cables and whatnot. So I have, let's see here. Well, I want to kind of stay centered here in the shot. Alright, so there we go. This isn't centered completely, but I just kind of move the table to make it look like there's stuff off to the side, so you can't really see. In the other shot, you can see, it's a little bit off there, and I could probably actually... We'll go to native. No, we'll go to HDR. Alright, there we go. And then up there is good as well. So first things first, we're going to need to cut the wire. So I'm going to start the video and get that intro ready to go. And I'll probably speed up the video because, I mean, there's plenty of the people that know how to do this a lot better than me on the internet. Let's go ahead and hit record there. And we got record on the A6500, and I think that is good. Now it is time to go ahead and get our cable set up to attach our XLR pieces to it and get this going. Now, I actually have the Mika arm right here because, as I mentioned earlier, this piece goes into here. So this is the piece that will extend out to attach to the microphone.
On a run from my given disaster, speed away from the holy mind, pride. That's where I never thought it would matter. If I'm gone,
there's nothing more annoying when stuff just starts shutting off. You and the monitor. Alright, so I went ahead and just finished doing these installs. And just for you guys on the vlog here, I got the Behringer CT200, which is a cable tester. It's actually an 8-in-1 cable tester. It does a whole lot more than what I realized that something probably does. But we hooked up the cables to the box itself, and this gives you a light if the wires are crossed, which it's blocking the screen. The wires are crossed. If there is a shorted wire, if there's an open wire or something's not connected, if there's intermediate signals going through, the power will tell me that it's on. If it's phantom powered, and if we got something wrong with the ground shield, which we peel off and do all that. And of course you have a light here which will say green that shows that it's passed. And we've got power, and we've got passed. No other lights are hooked up, and we're good to go. I'm very happy that I was able to get all this done finally, and I think the easy part will be to drill a hole in the desk tomorrow. I have a few things I have to do in the morning before I can even sit down and edit you guys for tomorrow's vlog, which you'll see. Oh god, I don't even want to try to figure that out. But anyway, it's so confusing when you don't post the same day. But I have to run to Lowe's with my father-in-law. He wants to get a lawnmower. I need to look at a new gas range. You know what? I'll take you guys along with me tomorrow. But we'll try to get to installing the mic arm tomorrow morning, late morning, afternoon, and see how far we can get on it. But I'm very happy that I got that started. If you guys enjoy these videos, you know, give it a thumbs up. I really appreciate the support. I also want to talk about tomorrow the new GMC 2019 Sierra that came out. Gorgeous, but we'll get into that tomorrow. If you are stopping by for the first time, please hit that subscribe button. Again, thank you so much for stopping by. You guys have a good night, morning, or afternoon whenever you're watching this. Take it easy, and I'll see you tomorrow.